All right, folks, we are here for the second game of our stream coverage for the 2026 New Zealand New Zealand Secondary Schools Ultimate Championships, I should say. We're in the middle of a pretty extensive tournament week here in New Zealand. Just last weekend we had our Division 2 National Championships. We're going to be having our Division 1 National Championships coming up this weekend. And some of the players that you're actually seeing in the Secondary School Championships will be making an appearance or have already done so. So really, really great to see the high caliber of youth ultimate throughout the country. But it's going to be Epsom Girls Grammar A facing off against Baradene College. My name, as always, is Blair Munro, and it is a joy to be here. Be your eyes and ears on the ground, providing a little bit of context and commentary as we kick off this exciting match. All right, folks, about to kick things off. Baradene sending up the about to receive the pull. Mickael, quick recentering pass to Liao. Just outside the outstretched hands of Vuletic. So some defensive pressure from Epsom girls already to kick things off. Mickael has the disc, marked down by Mickael. Great find to Olivia Clark, under pressure. Around to Mickael again. Pushes towards the line. Finds Tsang with an overhead, looking for an open in the midfield, but couldn't quite connect to it. Baradene fires back with a big cannon. Looking for Townsend, but there's pressure underneath. Doubleday says no. Big shutdown. Pushing back. From the left-hand side of your screen, Epsom Girls Grammar, it's going to be Mickael. Great cut from Clark on the upline, but it's looked off in favor of a cycle back around into the handler space. Pressure's there from McLean. Back to Mickael. Leela Vince there as a reset, pushing into the upline space. Mickael still examining, scanning the downfield. Olivia Clark hits the brakes, comes back for a clean reset. Mickael through contact. Great attempt by Liao to peel off the defense. Connects on the upline for Doubleday. Resets around to Clark. Backhand pushing towards the far sideline. Mickael has the disc. Doubleday open on that near side, getting separation from Townsend. Tsang keeping things moving in the downfield. Available as an option there. Clark goes back wide to Mickael. Gets a bite out of Mickael on the fake towards the far sideline. Winding up for Doubleday, circling through the back of the end zone. A big layout, but pressure there. Townsend might have got a finger in. Big shot. Townsend underneath it. Jumped in for an early score. A great hold by Baradene. Hard fought by both teams. But Baradene are going to go up by 1 over Epsom Girls Grammar A. Epsom to receive, Liao with the disc. Puts the pull up, stabilizing in flight. Fielded by Lila Cook. Gets the far side push, comes back to midfield. Huge fake, Liao aggressive on defense, good. Slash cut back across to Sophia Levy. And around, Lila Cook, not able to connect, pressure from Liao, gonna generate the turn. Liao supported by Mickael, a solid Baradene offensive set. Shot goes up, Townsend pulls it down again. Close to the end zone, looking for Vuletic. Can't get the connection there. Mickael, short range reset. Finding Harkison Merritt for the score. No, McLean for the score. Baradene College with a break, going up by 2 over Epsom Girls Grammar. Baradene to come out on defense yet again. Liao with the disc. Another look before we get started. That great layout bid there, and a score for McLean for Baradene to take the lead. Liao uncorks a big shot. Well taken by Mickael. Townsend with a point block on that one, getting a great touch. Baradene hoping for their second back-to-back break. Mickael, confident handler for this Baradene side. Liao puts the brakes on, comes back, gets the midfield reset. Despite good pressure from Olivia Clark on the mark. Puts it up, looking for Townsend. Sophia Levy getting a touch on that one, helped generate the turn. Epsom girls, Mickael for the offensive set. Pushes the far sideline, connecting with Lila Vince. Back and around, an open Clark, a good strong reset. Double day on the undercut, looked off. Cycling back through. McLean getting in the way. What a great read defensively on that one, recognizing where that throw was going to go, peeling off to close down the gap. Mickael hoping to open something up, that line drive. All right, Mickael with the disc now. Marked by Townsend. Pushes wide to the far sideline, but can't connect with Clark. A turnover and a chance. Liao putting it up. McLean. But a little confusion as to whether or not that disc is going to be in or out of bounds. So a reminder for the folks at home. Great breaks there by Clark to come back for the reset, but it's the big shot going up over the top. It's going to touch the turf. Baradene with a long field ahead, but an opportunity for a second break if they can hold it here. Doing a great job of working the disc up the field. They've been in that situation a couple of times and haven't been able to consolidate yet. Liao puts the big forehand up. Double days underneath. Got the touch. McCallum, midfield forehand, just unable for Kirkham to bring it down. Baradene with a shot. Townsend making some aggressive cuts in the downfield space. Good touch there by Paige Doubleday, getting in the way of that score and keeping the Epsom girls' dream alive. McCallum gets a massive bite out of Townsend. Snaps around despite a great bid from McLean. It keeps in the hands. Vince goes through to Levy. To Kirkham, sorry. Back to McCallum, who's doing a lot of work for this Epsom girls side. What a layout right in front of our camera. Reestablishes a pivot foot. Lila Vince can't connect. Liao gets the two-hand block, pushing through. Baradene College wanting to fight back and respond with a break. They have an opportunity here. The reset there, looking for McCall. Puts the forehand up. Edges down, finding McLean for the score. Baradene with a second break. Great score to finish that one out. Liao to McCall. Big pull going to be fielded early by Lila Cook. Going through to Ruby Chenery. Townsend with a massive point block. Strong defensive presence, Townsend for Baradene. And goes for the bookends with a 1-2 punch. Liao putting the long shot through. Baradene, 4 points on the bounce. No answer from Epsom girls just yet. Baradene are going to be happy about this performance so far. But it's still early days in the match. 50 minutes on the clock. We're 15 minutes in. 4 points from Baradene. Epsom girls, the makings are all there. The material is there. The pieces are all on the board. It's just about getting that coordination through, tightening up some of the screws to make sure everything starts to come together. Mickael again with the disc, marked by Townsend. Comes to a wide open Levy. Working back to Cook in the midfield. Supported fast sideline. Levy cycles back through. Doubleday with a great toe in there. Continuing to work. Cook finds Vince. Huge attempt there, but it's not going to curve back in. Baradene have the disc here, right in the front corner. So a long field, a hard place to work from. Some strong defensive pressure from Epsom girls might generate a turn and give them a shot. Levy focusing on stopping the big huck. That's exactly the kind of defensive pressure that they're looking for, forcing Liao to take a lower percentage option. That sharp angle break. Cook with the disc. Up and around for Doubleday, not in the end zone just yet. The forehand reset goes back to Cook in the midfield. Levy. What a performance there. Pressure on the mark to generate the turn and then walking it back in with a great score. That one goes out to Bella Innes, who would have been on this Epsom girls side, but decided that she's so cool, she needs to take it to ski school. So everybody else is having to get their skates on in lieu, but managing to put that point on the board. No bagels this morning for Epsom girls. Little fun sports trivia fact for you. The reason that a score of 0 in tennis is referred to as love is because it's le œuf, the egg. So, Epsom girls having put one on the board, meaning the only egg on the scoreboard now is their name, Epsom girls grammar. They're going to come out on defense here. Mickael with the disc. Baradene working, finding an unmarked Ferriby before the defense closes the jaws. Liao on an upline cut, Mickael coming back through. So much pressure on the defense now. They've got that momentum. The high shot goes up. What a take by Mickael, patrolling the deep space, coming down with it over Townsend. Finds Cook near sideline. Sky Tong on the mark. Gets the reset across. Levy coming back for it. Continuing through to Cook. Puts the cannon up. Well fielded. That is going to be Olivia Clark, but there's a little bit of confusion as to whether or not she was in the end zone or not when she had control of that disc. A quick 1-2 shot through to Paige Doubleday for the score is going to bring Epsom back within 2. Having scored a hold and then a fantastic break to cap that off. Big pull from Eggs. Touches down. A little confusion between Mickael and Liao as to who was going to go for it first, but the quick reset finds the disc in the hands of Liao. Through to Townsend in the midfield. A lot of momentum there, but the defense is able to stifle it. Townsend gets the reset through to Mickael. Winds up the backhand. Engaging with the reset now. A little bit of shimmy shake. Losing Chen to get open. Liao puts it up from halfway. Slight overcook on that one. Is going to carry it out the back of the end zone. Clark with the disc, connects to Levy, near sideline. McLean active on the mark, forces the reset, goes a little skew whiff. It's going to generate a turn for Baradene, hoping for a hold here. Townsend. Vuletic cutting into the deep space as well. McLean, it's Mickael who gets the little slash cut across the front of the disc. Liao available as the reset option. The timing on some of these cuts making it a little bit challenging to connect. Pressure from the defense is going to see a turn, and the disc will go back to Epsom Girls A. Levy looking for Kirkham on a great undercut. Connect instead. Chenery. Pressure from Townsend stops that near sideline reset going. Using the width, finding Levy again. Clark making a cut. Chenery cycling back. Not going to connect. Baradene College, it's Liao with the disc. Putting the forehand up. McLean closes the gap. Can't connect to the disc on that one. Levy. Kirkham on a great undercut. Taking Mickael for a run. Clark. Levy pressured on the up line by McLean on the near side shoulder. Makes for a tough throw, the reset instead. Going back to McCallum. Levy with steps on McLean. Has time for it, but it blades over a little early. Well recovered by Olivia Clark. McCallum with a good cut, but Townsend closing speed, takes to the skies and shuts that one down. Timeout being called. Veteran move by Liao for Baradene. Chloe Liao calling a timeout. A lot of turns in this point. Both teams playing some really aggressive, intense defense. So we're seeing some pressure start to build. It's a good time to take a little bit of a mental reset. Both of these teams just taking a minute or so to rehydrate, come back out strong. So after that timeout, Baradene will retain possession. Chloe Liao for Baradene, not too far from the front near side corner of her defensive end zone. Marked by Ruby Chenery. Disc is coming in. McLean kicking off an initiation cut from the back of the vertical stack. Liao instead prioritizing some resets before a late stall count option to be collected. Not by Townsend, but with a huge block from Mickael. Who then takes the reset. Clark, open near sideline, marked by Vuletic, puts it up. Well taken by Levy. Hoping to finish things here. Not a lot of space. A blade shot goes around for Chenery and the score. Epsom girls grammar back within one after that timeout call. Vuletic on a good undercut. Looked off as McCall circles back through, near sideline. An open Townsend. Levy on the mark. Liao goes back, but not open. Vuletic not able to recover that one. Lila Cook putting up the big shot. What a grab. Double day for the score. Huge put as Epsom Girls Grammar A tie the game 4-4. Mickael with the disc. Slips past Townsend. Momentary lapse of focus will give the disc back to Epsom Girls. Lila Cook. Stininato circling around the backspace. The disc will go back to Baradene. Marked by Levy. Cook puts the shot up. It's peeling back for Stininato. What a take. Pressure from Harkis and Merrick. It's going to be enough to generate the turn despite a great attack by Cook. Liao's going to have the disc. Big hammer fake. The near sideline closed off as well. Townsend, what a grab. Harkis and Merrick stretching into the deep space. Mickael initially peeling off to cover that option before closing the jaws around Townsend. Liao with a shimmy. Comes around in front of Levy with the disc. Over the top, but Townsend there to recover. Baradene going to take the lead again, 5-4. Great Baradene score. Liao to put the pull up. Chenery goes through to Cook. Double day. Aggressive cutting in the backfield. Chenery with the backhand looking for double day. Huge pressure. That is going to be Sky Tong living up to her name to shut that one down. Liao with the disc for Baradene. Mickael continues up the line to find Townsend. Liao was looking for the upline cut. There's so much happening around the disc. Cook tries to get a bite out of it. But the very short range reset through to Mickael. Townsend. Mickael clearing out. Take some space in the downfield, but the disc is going to fade away towards that near sideline. Puts it up high. Chenery shuts that one down. Great defensive positioning there. Cook working the forehand. Tong with great positioning. Comes down with it over double day. Liao marked by Clark. High around to Mickael. Liao pops the brakes. Goes back. Tong over double day. Right outside the end zone. Liao tries for the upline cut. Alathor Dale with the score, providing the backup recovery there. Despite a great cut from Townsend. Slight overthrown, but number 19 for Baradene going to shut that one down with a great emphatic offensive play. Great heads-up awareness there. Seeing that cut develop. Townsend drawing back towards the midfield. Attacking past Cook. Alathor Dale there to score it. It's Baradene rather, go back up by 2. pull going down, out of bounds. Levy, no. McCullum to bring that one. Finds Levy. Goes to Clark. Can't connect to Levy on the next one. Mickael with the disc for Baradene. Great reception there by Townsend off the hammer. Baradene to widen the gap, going 7-4, 1 point away from taking half. Huge put, well found by Townsend. Despite great defensive pressure from Gabby Webb right on the back of her shoulder. Great touch through. Townsend applying pressure again to give the disc to Baradene right on the doorstep. Liao puts a laser shot through, but Georgina McCallum is going to shut that one down. Levy goes to Cook, marked by Mickael. McCallum comes through for the reset. Pushes the forehand to the far sideline. Cook unleashes. Oh, peeling back. McLean with good positioning. Doubleday not able to close in and get a hand to it. Townsend with the desk, active Doubleday, trying to apply pressure. Vince, right on the back of Liao. Looks like she's touched down out of bounds on that first control of the disc. Cook resets to McCallum. McLean active on the mark, but can't stop the near side reset to Levy. Through to Lila Cook for the score, and Epsom go back within 2. Here, putting through to Cook, keeping the game nice and close. Mickael with the disc to pull for Epsom girls. Call to Liao early for Baradene. Liao fakes off Mickael, puts the backhand up. Strong chase by McLean, but not close enough on that one. So Eggs have an opportunity. Mickael. Marked by Townsend. Double day on an aggressive undercut. Separation from Vuletic, but Townsend shuts down the channel. Decides instead to go for the reset to Cook. Trying to get around Mickael. Cut from Clark. Through contact, strong awareness on the offensive side. Back to the middle field, finding Lila Cook. Can't connect to Mickael on the next pass. Baradene possession. Liao, who's been doing some great work for the Baradene side. Bring the disc in. Marked by Clark. Goes for the around to an open McLean in the end zone for Baradene to take half. The score has just gone 8-5, folks, so we are going to take a bit of a break to allow these teams to rehydrate and consolidate before they come out and bring you an exciting second half for the second game of our stream coverage for the 2026 New Zealand Secondary Schools Ultimate Championship. We're here from Multi TV, but a huge thanks, of course, to our media partners, Whakaata Māori, who are helping us bring this to your screens, as well as our sponsors, without whom none of this would be possible. But my name is Blair Monroe, and we're going to be back very, very soon for the exciting conclusion of this match. We are back, folks, for the second half. Eggs to start things off. The Epsom Girls Grammar School A team on offense. Levy goes to Mickael, uncorking a big one, looking for Cook. What a way to start the first point of the game, bringing it back within 2. Some clinical, really effective offense there from the Epsom girls side. So we've just heard that hooter go, which tells us that we've come to the end of our 50-minute match. What that means for us is we're going to have that hooter went after the score was made. We need to play out this point, then add 1 to the highest score. We'll get a little bit of confirmation about how exactly that's going to unfold. But it's going to be Epsom to come out on defense. Good pull by Mickael. Puts the big shot up, but not able to connect. Mickael with the disc. It's a forehand to find Cook. Great underwork there. Doubleday on the near sideline. Marked by Liao. Goes back around to find Levy. Bit of a passive-aggressive way to say that Katie, our camera operator, needs a haircut, but it's a close touch. Liao with the disc. Big backhand shooting for the far back corner. McLean was underneath that one, but not going to be able to come down with it. Puts the big rip up, looking for Cook again. Well tracked, not in yet. One more pass away. Doubleday with the miscommunication, cuts back towards the far sideline as the throw goes up. Yeah, with the disc marked by Doubleday. Quick foot flash to shut down the near side channel. Tries for a second one. Just kept in with an, well, an intercept going back the other way. Mickael resets around to Levy. Doubleday was open in the midfield, not looked for. Finds Mickael instead. Puts the shot up. Doubleday comes down with it in the end zone. Epsom go back within 1. So it looks like it's going to be a game to 9 regardless. With an Epsom break there. Epsom girls A coming out on defense here. Mickael with the disc. High pull to be fielded by McCall to Liao, fake off. Cook closing the traps. Clark coming down to apply pressure on the mark. Keeping the foot high, closing the channels. The balance on display by Olivia Clark. Forces a high shot up. Doubleday pushing through, going to get the turnover there. Epsom with a shot, hoping to tie the game. Townsend on the mark, who's done some great work for the Baradene side so far in this game. Big forehand over the top of Lila Cook. Layout take by Doubleday. A chance here. Patient possession is the key. Levy and McCallum crowding the disc. Vuletic closing the window. But Levy gets it in a good position. Cook attacking the near side front corner. Resets instead to McCallum. Gets a bite out of Townsend. Comes back to the break side and a touch. Lila Cook ties the game. We've got a race to 9. 8 and 8, 6 minutes past our soft cap. Only 1 point left to play, folks. With a tie game in overtime, we have ourselves a universe point finish for this Epsom girls Baradene clash. Epsom already pouring out their 5 defensive players for this final point of the game. McCallum, Doubleday, Cook, Clark and Levy, some strong performers. Strong pull, and it's inbounds in the end zone. Liao uncorks it, but it's come out quite early in the field, so it's a great opportunity here for Epsom to put this one away. Liao hoping for a little bit of huck and D, some territorial play. McCallum to walk it back to where the disc first left the field. Considering that it never curved back, there's an opportunity here. Lila Cook set up in isolation. Can't connect to it. A great run, great attack, but this is what Baradene need. They're not going to give it away so easily again. Some good heads-up awareness from Eggs. Puts the big shot up. High ball with a lot of float. It's going to be hard to get underneath, and I think the momentum carried it out the back end of the end zone. Eggs having given the disc back to Baradene. McCall already stretching into the deep space. Doubleday gets a touch. Generates the turn in close range. Levy to pick up and initiate. No, Cook, who we've seen do some great work on the receiving end of the disc. Doubleday. Great cut, high attack, but not going to be able to bring it down. The late stages of the match, we're nearly there. Liao. We've got Townsend and McCall stretching the deep space now. 2 great receivers for this Baradene side. Liao marked by Cook. Big hammer fake, goes for the low backhand. Run through by McCallum. Decides not to uncork the big forehand straight away. Goes for a great connection on the near sideline to Levy. Cook with the disc now, wanting to continue through. Managing to find Olivia Clark on a crossfield, a targeted cut towards that near side front corner, and that is going to see Epsom Girls Grammar walk away with the win on a universe point finish over a hard-fighting Baradene who established dominance early on in the match. but allowed Epsom girls to make a little bit of a fight back, keeping things nice and close. As I said in our previous game, folks, it was only going to get better from here, and Epsom girls and Baradene College came out absolutely firing, demonstrating what a high level of ultimate they're able to play. Really putting on a fantastic show for everyone at home and everyone here at the fields at Owen Delaney Park in beautiful Taupō. What a score that one was. Double day with a huge two-handed clap catch layout. And it really is emblematic of the intensity that both of these teams brought out onto the field for your viewing pleasure. We're very, very proud of everything that they were able to achieve today. Winners in our hearts, if not on the scoreboard, but congratulations to both of these teams. We'll be back with coverage as we continue the second day of the 2026 New Zealand Secondary Schools Ultimate Championships very, very soon. But until then, my name is Blair Monroe. Please stay tuned and continue enjoying the rest of your day with us.
Presumy.TV.